Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, we're in the shop. And what are we doing in the shop? We are going to try to install a new display screen in a Dodge Ram. This will be the Uconnect 4 going to the Uconnect 5. All right. And basically, I don't know much about it. This is a Vinny project, and it's an awesome upgrade. It's a very expensive upgrade if you don't do the research and find the providers that will provide you with the same type of OEM radio display that you get from the Dodge manufacturer that will cost you a very good buck. So do your research. Read the reviews, go with someone that everyone's saying that it's good, and save yourself a good buck. Now let's get into it. We're going to remove the old display and install this one. It should be pretty much plug and play, but let's see how that goes. All right, let's get to it. Okay, we're inside a 2020 Dodge Ram Bighorn, and this is what we're working with. Now, to remove this is supposed to be easy, folks. So up here, if you look, there's that little cover. You pop the cover off. There should be two, I believe, Phillip head screws. Yes. We'll just back those off. And now everything else is basically, you just pull the whole center console out. There's all clips. So take your time. I don't think you need a trim piece. So at this point, we're taking pictures of everything. I've learned that lesson a long time ago. So if you don't do this every day, recommend taking pictures of everything with your cell phone. So when you go ahead later and reinstall it, you know exactly where all the wires go. At this time, you're going to have to go, I believe most of them are just quick connects. You're going to snap off all the wire harnessing and free see the display here from the dash. What do you need? All right, here you go, folks. This bottom little cluster, tab, 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 and it pushes through to the front. Sounds easy? Let's see. We removed two screw torques from here. You need T15s, right? Or T10. T10s. So two screws, four tabs, and it pops out. There it goes. Butter. And we'll move over to the new one and do the opposite.
Oh no, it's got to go in through the front.
Yeah.
All right. So it's going this way.
You get the two screws. I do have a tray. Multiple trays. I got a big tray here. Don't over tighten the screws. Yeah, I know we're using a driver because I couldn't find my little handheld, or the little screwdriver attachment. Just take it easy if you're going to do that.
Fragile.
Yeah, because you don't want to strip anything.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, well, that's the only thing we have to remove, because it came with everything else. It came with the vents, the AC vents. Some people will have to remove the AC vents. Depends on the model and what you buy, and you have to move over more components. We didn't have to move over anything except for the bottom cluster there to the new unit. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go back into the truck and remove the brains of the radio. This, don't know the name of it.
It's the Uconnect 5.
The Uconnect 5 brain. If I knew what I was talking about, you wouldn't be watching this video. You'd be watching one of those guys with the little mechanic shirt on with their name from a company telling you exactly how to do it. And they make everything look so easy. That's why you're watching me. Let's see if it is. One thing was recommended, because the software, the VIN numbers, all that stuff have to be updated. It depends on the model, where you bought it from, everything. It should be able to get it done free through the manufacturer, by the VIN number, and important information on this label over here. So take a picture of that. Sometimes the software is given to you. In our case it was, and hopefully everything will work perfectly fine at the end. Sometimes they give you how to boot the information in off another thing you have to purchase, or you have to go to, I don't know. But this is supposed to be the best way. We'll see. I'll give you more information later. All right, we're going to remove the old Uconnect right here. Looks like there's 4 Phillip heads. Yes, it is snowing. There's some flurries going on. We're in Connecticut, and it's March 8th, as you just saw on that big giant watch. There's more wires. Yeah.
This is one of the wires.
Do you need a picture of that one?
I might as well. That's your phone.
Take pictures of everything, or you may regret it. Let's phone a friend. All right, folks, so we figured it out. This is like a lever. What did you do? You like push that?
Pushed in on this.
All right.
Here.
So you push in the front, lift, and it pops right out. That easy. But it's not easy until you know how to do it. All right, so now we got a whole shitload of wires. Let's rewire the new one and go from there. So there's wire extenders on some of the new unit, and it's not just like direct plug and play, so you might have to figure out exactly where they go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, folks, we had to take a little time out from the video because we ran into problems. When you're trying to do color-coded wires like this, and what we found out is the 2020 doesn't use this wire, it doesn't use a pink wire, a burgundy wire, a white wire, and we were trying to find places for these things because there is other spots it could not get hooked into, and it was driving us nuts. we went on the web. I'm looking at wiring diagrams. I'm Googling these wires, and they're telling me that they're like, you know, this type of cellular wire for the Dodge Ram. And I cannot put, you know, compare them to what the instructions are saying. So we were, you know, this was definitely something that when I'm searching the web and the forums, a lot of people are having trouble with. It's like a hidden secret. Unless you are a radio insulator for Dodge, you have no idea or clue, and they're keeping this a secret. We thought we had a YouTube video that would help us with this. We got right to the point. He's about to tell us what all the wires are for, and some sign came up, said that he had camera difficulties. We almost like, if there was a window, I would have jumped out of it. So now where we got this kit from, we'll probably throw the details down. We actually was able to text this gentleman. He's got great customer service. That's why we went through this guy, or I would say Vin went through this guy, and he got right back to us. He wanted to see a picture. He saw the picture. He's like, you got it hooked up perfect. Well, you know, like, duh. It would be helpful of all this literature you sent. You know, there was a little something. So we're not sitting here going nuts. So we're going to go ahead, shove it all back in, not do anything with those wires that shouldn't be plugged in, shove it back in, tighten it all up, and then go ahead and go to the next step. Here we go. That was a waste of like an hour.
So this display cable's got to hang down then?
I would think so. Is there any holes in there? No. Or over the top or something. Somehow it's gonna. This goes up here. Oh, you're gonna have to take these screws out. They have these inside them. We don't need these. We already have them. They're inside there. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I probably should have took a. I think we did. I'll get that picture. I'm gonna put the picture up if you have a 2020, exactly what wires and where we put it. Hopefully I had a clear enough picture, and because that was a pain in the ass. That's the only so far biggest pain in the ass of this installation, and wasted a lot of time because we weren't sure, we didn't have the knowledge, and we thought we just could go by, you know, this diagram, which is not a one size fit all diagram. All right, let's get back at it. We're trying to reassemble here. There you go. All right, we just clipped the bottom in, folks, and we're going to try to see what happens here. Dude, what's the next step? Is this when you have to program?
You gotta do that.
So bypass cable disconnects the two plugs from the security gateway module, connects them to the security bypass cable. Turn the ignition key to run position and wait 1 minute to connect the programmer to the OBD2 port of the security bypass cable. The green indicator will light when programming is complete. A solid red light means programming is in progress. Yellow light means VIN does not match. Okay, hopefully that does not happen. That'll be a headache. Once the green light is on, wait 20 seconds and turn off the car. Disconnect the security pass cable, reconnect the security gateway plugs, leave the car off for about 15 minutes, and now your screen has to be working. If not, just disconnect the negative ground connector of the battery for 20 minutes. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. What we're trying to do, we're trying to program this to be used on our vehicle. And then it will become locked to the vehicle's VIN and will not work on any other person's vehicle. It doesn't require any software. This is not an OBD scanner device. To operate this device, automatically programs the BCM when you connect it to the vehicle's OBD2 ports. And let's see how easy this is. Since it's Vin's vehicle, he gets to do all the work, and I get to watch for once. Yes. That's the thing right here that plugs into that port. Oh, it started, Vin. We did something right. Welcome on, driver. Get started. Switch users. Okay, so. Red means it's working. Green, I think he said it's good to go. Holy shit, that's it? Quick.
That's it.
That's it. 1, 2,
Wait for 20 seconds. Turn the car off. Disconnect the security bypass cable. Reconnect the security gateway plugs. For about 15 minutes.
Folks, that was like done. It reprogrammed that super fast. So now what we're going to do, turn off the car and disconnect everything. He just was underneath the dash connecting the wiring harness. And then we're going to wait 15 minutes, as it said. There has to be some reason why we got to wait 15 minutes. And then we will snap back on everything, throw the 2 Phillips heads screws up here, and we'll give it a try. And if we're successful, you will be able to see this video.
2 very boring minutes later.
All right, folks, here we go. We're going to give it a whirl. It's been 15 minutes. These are radio locked.
Oh, I think that's the code.
Gotta put the top secret code in now, folks, because the radio is locked. I don't know if you can see that.
It's not very bright right now.
Yeah, it's very dim. There we go. We popped the code in, and now we're rocking and rolling. Oh shit, I just made that up. All right. Oh, that's different. Is that what your GPS looked like before? Looks like you're flying. All right, folks, so we are done and everything's working great. I would have to say at a difficulty level, 1 to being the easiest, 10 being the most difficult, this job was probably like 1. It was very simple if you just followed the instructions. I wish the only, hiccup we had was not knowing that there was wires that's supposed to didn't need to be hooked up after. So that was until we got some knowledge from the guy that sold it, we were kind of lost and we were just searching on the web for some information and trying to solve the problem. And had no issues for once, and when I do things, there's always something. But I'll put down in the information below where we got it, how to get a good savings if you're interested in doing something like this, and just 2 handy guys banged it out in probably less than an hour if we didn't have that hiccup and we were just searching the web. It was super simple. All right, till our next episode. If you're interested in some of my other content, my normal content is me building a cabin in the woods off grid. You could go ahead and click on one of my 200 episodes of that. This weekend I didn't go to the cabin. I'm home. I'm remodeling a bedroom in the house, and we are installing radios inside Vin's truck. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for joining. I hope I helped someone install this and get some confidence, because it was